Welcome to the 20th episode, and welcome to the huge Europe map. I'm Jimster Gaming, your host for the day, and we are going to move time a little bit forward and get some playing done. So we have 11 million almost in the bank, so that's not an issue. I have sorted out the stuff from the last episode. I need to build something in Jersey as well, but I think I'll leave it for now. I don't think it's needed. So the livestock is going on these ships, and we have a small train inside there. I think I have missed this one, right? So that's where the incoming is, to the nice little butter factory in Rennes. So I learned something new, because I thought that the capital of Bretagne was Brest, but apparently it's Rennes. So then I learned something new, because I was about to say that we were making butter in Normandy, but Normandy is here actually. Close enough, but not close enough. Anyway, so today we are getting back to Ireland again. I know we have been there all the time lately, but we'll just do one more episode in Ireland. It's really nice over there, actually. So first of all, we're going to extend this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I need to do 8, because the first one is shared, so it doesn't count. And we need to fix something for the glass plant. Let me see. And Waterford doesn't cover over there. Anyways, it doesn't matter, so that's great. So it doesn't look very funny, really. But what can you do? Yeah, it is actually long enough there. Yeah, great. So the funniest thing had to be to do something different, but this will just be a this piece, this junction will just be a copy of that junction, basically. So let's put in some fixtures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 4. That's great, and I'm going to put in some 4s on that side as well. We can put one more. So a glassworks needs sand and chemicals, and it produces building materials and manufacturing supplies. And we need to get some manufacturing supplies to Dublin, because this one is going to produce, the Guinness breweries are just going to produce so much more if they get some manufacturing supplies as well. So that is something to sort today. So let's get cracking. I'm putting that there and that there. This one is too short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, not so good. I don't want that. It might not work. So we'll just redo it. Because this network is just going to be enormously large, so to be out checking for stuff that gets stuck somewhere just isn't doable. So things will simply not be allowed to be stuck somewhere. Traffic jams are not allowed. They are going to show up anyway, but not... As long as we can avoid them, we shouldn't be doing them. This one is going to cause issues. I can see it already now because it's a huge station and it's connected to another station. So stuff is going to block each other, but whatever. We can sort that out. We can build a double track over there as well if it starts to become an issue. So we need to put an in on this one. Because without the in, it's just going to be really bad. So we are going to get some chemicals over from the lime kiln in Galway, and we are going to get sand over from Sligo. And I thought we'll start with the sand. Well, it's much better to choose this one. Because choosing train doesn't really help when you're going to change the name of the waypoint. So let's do that, and sand is there. This takes 30 sand, so it doesn't really make any sense because they are really heavy. They are 22 tons empty, so it's better to do the 24 tons empty and just do whatever we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put some sand on, and let's get into the sand side of the station. I'm going to put in a waypoint on this one. I'm going to put it in there actually, because I can feel that there will be an issue. So let's just visit the waypoint over there. We have a waypoint over here, and then just get down to the glass mill. And back this way. I hope there isn't much background noise because I can hear a helicopter over my house. Hopefully it doesn't come through. I don't think it will. So done with that one, and we are going to clone this train and send them on their way. Good. The second piece to do has to do with the Galway pit, the lime kiln at Galway. So this one will send chemicals to 2 places. And if I remember correct, chemicals is CM, right? Yes. And again we choose the trains that are not there. So this is where chemicals are picked up, and we'll use the same one for both trains. I'm unclear on how much this one will produce. Right now it produces nada. I have no clue, to be honest. So it's supposedly producing 3 for each stone and 3 for each coal, and it steps up, so that means probably 4. So this one produces 180 tons of stone right now. Did we not send someone over? Oh yes, there is one. That feels weird. Why did it go that way? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so it's on its way. That means this one is going to step up to a lot. 180 times 4 is 800. That's 720, and 80% of that is 560, a little bit more. So let's call it 560 then. And the coal coming in from here, yeah, sorry, is, come on, producing 720, so that will be the same. So we're going to produce 1,000 chemicals a month. That's quite a lot, I think, if the calculation is correct. So that means we just need to put some trains on. Chemicals. Most places most chemical plants will actually supply 3 factories, but because Ireland is where it is, and there were a few that only needed to do 2, and as there are 2 receivers in Ireland, that's why we ended up doing that, or I ended up doing that. So each one can take 60,000. It basically means that I can put almost 10 on for both places, which makes absolutely no sense because these trains can't take 10 to start with. So I'll put 6 on actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remove that one. And chemicals. And then I'm just going to just clone this one and send this one in there, make a full load. I'm not sure if this will work greatly, but whatever. I thought, oh, it's there. Okay, sorry. I was thinking, where is the waypoint? It was on the other side. So this way and down to Waterford. And get it out the same way. And in there. Great. The other one is going to go the same way. But then going north, so we'll just send it to the waypoint, not sure if it's needed, and into Sligo. I think there's a need to have an in on that one. I think the metal here is probably coming from Aberdeen. Because there were one steel mill or iron mine missing. Iron works, sorry. Steel mill or iron works make metal. There were one of those missing to keep the machine factories going. So one of them were sent to a machine factory. The other ones were designed to supply all the metal workshops and metal something else. So that will be interesting to see if we can get that to work. So Aberdeen is probably, I would think that all of these aluminium sites are going to supply 7 or 8 different factories, so it's going to be difficult for them, and it's going to be difficult to figure out to balance it in any way, but we'll sort that out. So that was done. and I'm going to I'm going to release this one first. Like that. I'm going to clone this one and that one. So that means there are 2 trains on each. So that's fine, that's great. Manufacturing supplies. That's a different topic, as there are several places that need supplies of it. So the glassworks will have to supply 5 different factories. So it will supply the Carlos sugar plant. It will supply the breweries in Dublin. It's going to supply the brewery over in Cork. It will supply the textile mill in Killarney. And in Athlone there is a grain mill. So those 5 places will be supplied with manufacturing supplies from Waterford. Sorry, from this one, from Waterford Industrial Park and the glassworks there. So there will be plenty of traffic coming in and out on this single track, and there will also be plenty of work to be done to get everything up and running. So to start it off, I'm going to supply, let's see. So I'm going to supply the Guinness breweries in Dublin first, of course. Because, well, that's the only one that is connected. So we'll just do that first and then continue with the others. So I'm using just the same locomotive for everything. So in this case, we can assume that we're going to get 500 produced from sand, and we'll get another couple of hundred from chemicals. So that means that every single one of these will get at least 100 a month. So we will just go for 100. We have container carriers. Wow. Takes 70. It looks a little bit weird to have a it looks a little bit weird to have a 1927 steam locomotives with only 2 double container carriers on it. But we'll do that. It's going to look funny anyway. Make sure it's manufacturing supplies and get in there and full load. And get up there and through Carlo Waypoint and into Dublin. Breweries and out the same way and into the depot. And clone it. Great stuff, and start. Start. Okay. Good. So then that's done. That's perfect. This one is... Oh, it's waiting for the iron ore. That's right. The iron ore is on... Sorry, the coal train. The coal ship is on its way. So that's fine. This is actually linked to this one because the coal from there is going over to Galway to become chemicals. Good. This one will actually also need manufacturing supplies later on. These two are not connected, will not be connected now. The sugar mill we will connect, and the grain in Athlone I don't think will be connected for now anyway. Might swap these out actually, because it doesn't make sense. It would make more sense to have this one actually, because this one will probably be, well, this one will be supplied from somewhere else, so it might make sense to actually supply it from there. We'll see what we do with it. Good. So let's put in a road connection down here. The thing is, as long as there is a single track, there usually isn't an issue with crashes. Double tracks are the maniac there, but I'm still doing this here. Just to remove the risk altogether. So let's just do that, bring this one up there, and build a bridge over that one. Whatever will do. Bring this one up there and just bring it over on that side. Perfect. And that means, I'm going to need a depot there. And we're doing manufacturing supplies. Those are actually some nice large trucks. So we're going to send at least 100 that way. But the thing is, as long as they get something every month, they're actually happy with it. So I'll just take this one, it's 30. Because that, well, it only takes 15 actually. Yeah, whatever. But that's fine. The important thing is to make sure that we get something over here every month. And that's the only thing needed. Into the depot and get going. And the next challenge is to continue in Ireland and connect Dundalk, the cement plant. So what we need for the cement plant is some clay, which we find in Derry over here. And I wonder if I can bring it down there actually. Not sure that's a great idea. I could actually connect it to this one, that might be better. Because we already have a junction for it. Oh, that's not right. It needs to be like this actually. We'll never go out there, so it is not relevant, no. And just continue. I wonder if I can put the station there, maybe. Does it work? Yes, it covers. Great. So let's just put in one of these. One, and make it 2 times 6. Bring it out. I'm a little bit worried that we're going to get issues down there, so I am going to do this. Already to start with, just to avoid it. Because there's going to be some traffic on this line, so it's better to just be prepared. Try again. So let's rename this one. And let's see, there's a waypoint there. I wonder if that's enough. Yeah, hopefully it is. Put one of those on. Let's see, I think this one produced 100, yeah. So that means 400 and... I think this one is going to share clay with someone else. I think it is. And after checking, yes it is. So it's going to share its clay between Dundalk and the cement plant at Fishguard. So let's move this one over to clay. So that means it produces 400 and ships 80% of that, which is 320, and can only use 320. I would actually put 200 on the Irish line and 100-ish on the other line, because then I can use the 100 size boats. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Full load, and let's move down this way. Derry waypoint, and all the way down to Dundalk Heights. Same way back, and depot. So that means I will actually, not sure if this is going to work. Doesn't look great. It's going to cost me money. Yeah, whatever. And I'm going to clone this one. And this one is called A. I'll put the B one in later because I'm not planning on connecting that one right now. I'm not going to put it in because then I know it, well, then I can see that something is missing. So that was that. Then we need to get some stone up there. And the stone is coming from this quarry. And I'm... This one is not going to allow me, does it? Yeah, it will actually. I could actually bring it up there. Not that it matters, but just to do that. I don't want to build anything there because I'm sure that this one is going to expand at some point in time, so I'll just go ahead and... Oh, it's there actually, there is one down there. Okay, great. So I just need to bring this one down. it here, bring it there, bring it there, and there, and bring it up there. Yeah, great. So let's put the station here. And we missed by one, of course. So connected. Yes, perfect. And that means we need to ship it up there. That's fine. We'll do that. So building the first truck needs stone. And it doesn't really matter what we use. We can use that one actually. Make sure it says stone. Full load. Bring it down. Bring it down there. And back there. Good. This one is making 126 tons. I don't remember if it's the only place or if there are two places. But I'll just put in one extra truck. Start with, and then we need to build another ship. More ships. Boy there and a boy there. And yeah, we can just put one there as well. Pass this one, that one. Put one in between, just to make sure. There is no other there, no. Good. So let's put in a depot in Cardiff. Does that make sense? Yeah, absolutely. We need a ship that can send stones, and I want the 270 tons. It's that one. Yes. Stone. Start there, full load any cargo. Pass this boy. Barnstable boy. That one. This one. That one. There's nothing in between, and that one. And then get over to Dundalk. Transfer. And then just the same way back. Oh, it should have passed Holyhead, by the way. It didn't, okay. It should have been passed. Sorry, there. Come on. It should have been there first, and then there again, and this one. Just to avoid troubles. That one, and eventually this one. And into the depot. Good stuff, and I'm quite sure we did stone, didn't we? stone and clone 2 and 3. Great. I think I forgot to put this one right though. Yes, because they need to transfer. I think they actually figure it out themselves, but I just want to do it to make sure. Good stuff. So that's been sorted. Left to sort is this one that needs to come down there. Needs to get down the valley there. So let's put in a dock. This is going to be a most peculiar construction because there will be a train line there. So the poor workers are going to have to drag the coal over the train line to get it aboard the boat. Would they do that in real life? No. Is it still realistic? Probably not. But I don't see any other way of sorting this one actually. Or, well, there's always another way, but this was the simplest way. Get that one up there, and this one up there, and connect. Connect, and put 2 of those in there. And the depot there. Coal truck, let me see, this one can do 56, which ain't that bad. Not sure how much this one do. It do 180. Gosh. Yeah. Full load, get it down there, transfer, and bring it back there. And we are going to clone it immediately and release that one as well. Good. And I need to put in a ship. So we actually have a shipping there, and it needs to take coal. And use this one. No. That one. Make sure it's coal, not clay. Go to a barist with woods, full load. Pass the boys. Into Dundalk. Transfer. Get it there. And there. There. And into the depot. Great stuff. And clone it. So there are 3 of those. And get them moving. So after this we'll have to figure something out here. I haven't decided if it's better to do trucks because they're short or to do trains. So I'll think about that until next time. So have a lot of fun and see you soon.